What is up, folks? Rosa here for Rosa TV. How are you all doing? Happy New Year to you guys. And what you just heard is my 2010 Ibanez RG3EXFM1 with some brand spanking new DR11 gauges. Now, I went to Guitar Center on Saturday because on Friday I was playing on my 14-month-old stock strings. You know, I was on Xbox at the time. You know, I was playing my guitar because I was old of Modern Warfare 3, that crap game. I'm good at it, so you can't say that I suck. But back to topic. You know, because my lower E string actually snapped. So I decided, you know, I still have the old strings up there hanging down, you know, for whenever I, you know, want to, you know, reuse them if these things ever snap, which I think will not happen for a long time. These things sound amazing. I mean, these new DR11 gauges. Actually, when I actually installed these things in on Saturday, I actually thought, did the guy give me acoustic guitar strings? Because the thing sounds really acoustic-y, you know? Pretty loud too, a lot of bass. Really rich sounding. I'll really dig the sound of this. When actually, before installing the new strings, I actually took the liberty of cleaning up the entire guitar, make it all shiny, you know, so I can actually have something, you know, anything remotely close to a brand new guitar. You know, speaking of brand new guitars, now that we're in 2012, the year I turned 16, I actually turned 16 2 Sundays from now on the 15th. Turn 16, the first thing I'm going to do is try and get a job, because I want to get a new guitar rig, some recording software, you know, so I can provide, and a new camera too, because this iPod has a great mic, but I don't think the quality of the camera doesn't quite do it justice enough to provide professional grade quality channels, videos. So I'm in the market for a new camera, you know, new guitar, new amp, new recording software. I actually messaged Alex Goo. Most of you guys know him. If you don't know him or aren't aware of him, you know, all that unfun stuff, you know, because you should know of him. If you don't know of him, go to youtube.com/goopmusic to view his channel. Hopefully he can get back to me and, you know, hopefully message me back, you know, what does he use to record. The only thing I really know that he uses is his Boogie keyboard, which, by the way, Mesa Boogie makes amazing amps. I actually played a standard cool top Gibson Les Paul through a transatlantic TA30. Probably one of the best amps I could ever play through, but a bit too pricey. Those things are well over $1,000. And so is an Egnator, but, you know, I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, the Egnator Renegade, you know, combo and amp had, you know, the combination. That is, you know, over $1,000 as well. But I think it's a bit less pricey than the transatlantic, and it comes in a combination, so you wouldn't, you know, worry about spending even more money, you know, looking for a cabinet as well when you have it all in one set. And, you know, I'm in the market for all that stuff to provide you some quality videos for this new channel. I have no subscribers now, but hopefully I can get this channel going so I can have a good, decent, professional grade, quality video, you know, and a quality channel for those who actually like this channel so far, make it even better. Yeah, so I installed these DR11s, and the only, well, these things are perfect, you know. for some brand new strings, this Ibanez is actually holding its tune amazingly. The only problem I have to face now, if ever, is, now that there is more tension on the neck because of the thicker gauge, a lot stronger now, so I don't know if the neck will suffer any back bowing, because the tension on the neck. Hopefully it doesn't, but what appears to me now is, that's probably my biggest concern at the moment. Having that. It's been 2 days since I had these things in, and I went to Guitar Center on Friday. I think I already mentioned this, because my E string snapped. Replaced all the strings, not just this one, because it wouldn't be right having, an 11 right here and having, thin gauges up here. So I actually have all my old strings hanging up there. Now, so what do I think of these new DRs? Well, they're amazing. Have a lot of bass to them. That's basically it. An amazing guitar with amazing build quality with some amazing strings. I basically have the perfect guitar with a great sound, unplugged. Speaking of unplugged and plugging, I'm not gonna do this overdriven right now because it's 5 in the morning, I think, 5 something, and I don't want to wake up the Rents. They're gonna wake up soon anyway for work, but or the family, on the other side of this wall, I still have to cut these things, I probably won't end up cutting them. I don't need to cut them. Plus, why not? They're not bothering me, Might as well just leave them there, let them chill, let them live, they're not doing anything. And, not that I'm lazy, I just, I'll leave them there just fine because they're not bothering me. Actually, a good way to avoid from getting poked by the endings is, well, as you can see, the string's actually, I don't know if you can see that, this string is actually pointing upward, so it's not bothering me. And the G string is pointing downwards, so it's not bothering me at all. These actually were getting in the way, so I found a good way to deal with that is just put them behind the machine heads or the keys. So this thing is just great. This guitar is great. The strings are great. Actually, I'm just looking at that maple neck right now. That maple looks amazing. I actually like that. Looks great. I mean, this is a good, high-quality alternative to the Stratocaster by Fender, which actually are, a bit pricey, but not as pricey as maybe like a standard Gibson Les Paul, or maybe even an SG, which are lower in price, but still at around the $1,000 range, and that's just for like the standard SG, and the custom shop SGs are like $2,000. The Relic custom shop is like $2,500, $2,600, Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video with me, my Ibanez, and these awesome DR11 gauge strings. You know, I recommend you buy them if your guitar is you know, set up properly for that, you know, so it can handle 11 gauges. And just be aware when you buy these things. They are a lot heavier than maybe like a 9 or maybe even a 10. They're a lot heavier. I think my guitar came stock with 10s. I'm not sure because those weren't very light either. But it just sounds perfect. But, you know, if you have some strong fingers and you can, you know, if you don't mind the heaviness now of the string bending, which I don't. Then you're not going to mind it. You're going to love these new strings. These 11s are great. It's a great combination, you know, with these pickups. Maybe I'll do that on a separate module, you know, separate video, overdriven, you know. Yeah, the problem I have with this guitar is faulty tone knob. You know, I don't mind it. You know, I don't really use this a lot. I mean, if I want to get a warm tone, I'll just probably flip this thing all the way up here to the neck. You know, single coil neck, both, single bridge, and just all out bridge. You know. Awesome guitar, awesome strings. Now, thank you very much for watching, guys, this video. Rate, comment, subscribe if you like it. You know, you don't have to subscribe, you know. If you do, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. And this has been Rosa TV for DR, the handmade string.